clever girl.
That's all I had, bro. I had nothing to fucking... That was the best I've ever seen.
What's up, y'all? Mike here, I'm with Freedom Brothers, and today we got a special treat for you guys. Probably seen this one in your favorite 80s action film, video game. Man, the SPAS-12, but not just one SPAS-12. Today, we've got two of them.
Hell yeah. These things are awesome. I think I've played enough Call of Duty Zombies to know exactly what these things are.
Yeah, man, the iconic, the infamous SPAS-12. Die, motherfucker, die, motherfucker, die! SPAS-12, designed in the 1970s. Very, very few of these things were imported into the country. Less than 2,000, some say.
They are heavy as all hell, though.
Beefy shotguns for sure. And you know, that iconic look, that's probably why they saw so much attention. Just because there's not really anything else that quite looks like this on the market.
What's the purpose of these hook stocks, Mike?
So there was actually two main purposes with these hook stocks. One, when folded up like this, obviously it's easier to stow, even on the back of the seat inside of the squad car, but also fold it out lengthwise, make it long, push up, and then fold it over, and you can use it to be fired one hand.
Am I using this thing right?
No, but you're close. You just have to push this button in right here, fold it down just a little bit more, and then push this up into the stock, and then fold it over to the right because you're right-handed. Oh, or to the left if you're left-handed.
So like
and
this?
Now, yeah, it's like an early brace design. Kind of how you're supposed to use your AR braces, guys.
I don't think I'm gonna use that.
I mean, it's useful in certain things, like if you're shooting from behind a riot shield or maybe out of the window of a moving vehicle. Die! Or something like that. But yeah, not too much use if you have both arms available.
Not everybody does, man.
No, not everybody does, man. These things were designed with law enforcement in mind, which is why they have the notorious button right here. So you can push it back, now it's in pump action, or push it in forward, now it's in semi-automatic. One of the really only shotguns to ever do that. So they could fire high power loads or low power loads for crowd control, rubber buckshot, tear gas, things like that.
So you're saying it goes both ways? the buy gun. Let bygones be bygones.
So yeah, for the low price of $950, you have the chance of getting one of these guys out of your mystery box at your local Kino der Toten, at your local movie theater.
What kind of brake is that thing? Can you change it?
So
put a choke on it?
It does have adjustable chokes that you can put on. They actually had ones that were called diverters, which there were two models. One of them choked it to where it shot everything on a horizontal plane, and then one of them was for a vertical plane. Verticals were mainly designed for door breachers and things like that. The horizontal was so I guess you could control as big of a crowd as possible.
Oh, crowd control, check. Goes both ways, check.
And if you needed to, you could hold a couple shells in the back of the stock, cut out for 12 gauge shells.
Really?
Pretty unique. Yeah, right in the side.
Hey, you lied to me, Mike.
It doesn't fit?
No.
That's what she said.
So a couple little differences we have with these shotguns if you want to come take a closer look. This model right here has one of the upgraded stocks that has the little bevel, so that way once you fold it, you don't have to push it in a second time to get it over the button. It just snaps straight in place. This one also had the upgraded safety. So these original safeties on these ones, oh, it is on this side. These ones right here were notorious for malfunctioning, and the longer that you'd use the shotgun, if you moved it into fire, it would just let the round off.
Nope.
That's why you always point your guns downrange. Like I said, these guns pretty easy if you know what you're doing. So a lot of them have been upgraded to this one these days. So collectors might like these, but if you're planning on shooting yours at home, definitely keep that in mind. Another thing you'll notice about these two firearms is that one of them has the extended tube on it. So this one I believe holds 8+1. This one only 7+1. But this one has had a couple pick rails attached to the sides of it in case you wanted a light or something like that on it. But not too many options on these guns for attachments and stuff like that if you really wanted to tack them out. But honestly, I wouldn't put anything on it. Leave them classic.
Yeah, these aren't no Benelli's M4s.
Right. Yeah,
These are, you know, these are supposed to be classic. This is your era, man. Hey, what do you think about it? That's nice. You at home, we need to know if you approve. You know, where have you seen this gun? I know all of you have probably seen one, or maybe some of you have even shot one, but hey, we need to know. So let us know in the comments down below.
All right, today we're going to show you how to load one of these guys right here. A little bit of controversy on loading these things online, it seems. Some people think it's a lot harder than it is, but it's really not. All you have to do, put your first shell in there, push this little button on the bottom. It's going to send it forward. Then the same button you just pressed to slam it, you're going to keep that held as you put in the rest of your shells. And if your gun is clean, they should go in no problem. We have had a SPAS come into the shop where it had the factory grease in it from the 70s, and the grease completely seized up. So if you're finding that it's really hard to stick those shells in there, I mean, it's probably just time for a full strip and just
That's what she said.
get it all cleaned.
That's also.
But yeah, super easy to load if you know what you're doing. So as we were saying earlier, probably the coolest part about these shotguns is the fact that they can shoot semi-automatic or pump action. So we're gonna show you what those two look like. Let's start off with semi.
All right, Mr. Semi.
We're shooting slugs, by the way.
He's shooting slugs.
They're pretty damn fast.
No timer because we don't know how fast you shot. But, you know, we'll give him like 3 seconds or some shit.
I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna go pump action, guys. That one didn't shoot because it's unsafe. Whoop. Mike just showed us this. All right, let's try this again. I think it was faster than Mike. I'm gonna leave the shotgun to you, Big Mike.
Just the weird ones.
Yeah. Aha. Ape no dumb no more.
We're getting it. We're getting it.
I'm learning this thing. It's my first time ever playing with one of these. So, well, kind of. I've shot one, but you loaded it for me and gave it to me like the man I am.
You're gonna be a master of these things by the end of the day.
I hope so. I've already learned a lot about them, you know.
Alright guys, if you're liking the content, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tell us what we need to do in the comments. Let's have a conversation. We're fresh, we're brand new. Come stop by the shop, check out what we got, and let's just have a ball.
So you've seen it run the high power slugs, 1600 feet per second. Now we're gonna see if it can just run standard high brass bird shot, 1350 feet per second, nothing fancy. And I think we found our first target. Arr. Let's see if it's true. These things can only run buckshot or slugs. Oh. Had one of them get caught up. Oh, trigger didn't reset. It's only on the last one though.
Mine works.
What'd you load?
Same thing.
Birdshot?
Yeah.
How many rounds?
5.
All right, well, mine worked with 5 too, asshole. So we got a fragmenting slug loaded up. Law enforcement grade frangible slug, often called door breachers.
So these are spaghetti blasters, eh, Mike?
I don't know what that means.
That means they're from Italy.
Italia.
Italia.
Yes, these are Italian-made shotguns. Luigi Franchi, guy who designed these. Man, it's pretty iconic. I'm actually pretty surprised with how well these things have been cycling, even with just standard birdshot high brass. So we've got some low brass loaded up. If it can cycle this stuff, it can basically cycle anything. So let's just see how it goes. That's probably about what I was expecting out of these low brass loads. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't even try to throw the bolt back. But, like I said, switch straight over in the pump.
You know what you need, Mike? You need a little bit of...
Oh!
I just needed a little bit of hot...
That was the high brass. But yeah, high brass birdshot. Anything high brass, high velocity, kind of just like your standard AR-12s these days, 1,300 feet per second or higher, should be all right.
Like I said, it needs that mustard and that hot...
And now for the true test to see if these hooks are really worth a damn. Stilly, do the honors.
Finna find out.
Now that's a clever girl.
I don't
That's
get
some
it.
serious crowd control. Let's see what's a dinosaur to a dragon. Guess she's not so clever after all.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That was a squibby.
Dude, that's sick.
Hello?
What happened? First malfunction of the day.
And that's why I hate these stupid things.
Oh.
I mean, they're not stupid, but they make for great movie props. If I'm in war with this, you're killing me every time.
One malfunction out of the day is not that bad.
Well, Milsert Mike, this is your thing. But hey, if you guys like this kind of stuff, like, comment, subscribe, tune back into Freedom Brothers. Weekly we'll be dropping new videos, goofy videos, fun videos, all kinds of videos.